It's never gonna be perfect.
Hey, I spend so much time doing this shit. I just want it to be good, you know? I just want it to be so fucking good. Good morning as fuck, favorites. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is a little series that me and Elizabeth do. Mm-hmm. Well, she might be permanent. We haven't decided yet if she really likes it.
He's just gonna one day stand up and look at me and go, "You are the weakest link, goodbye."
Yes. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are a longtime stan, welcome back to my channel. Mm-hmm. This is just a little podcast that we do where we're knitters. Well, I crochet as well. She doesn't crochet.
I tried. 10 minutes. That's as far as I got.
We're from Southern Indiana. We're knitters, and this little knitting podcast that we do where we talk about pretty much anything we want to talk about. Mm-hmm. Mostly things related to knitting. If you're into that sort of thing, welcome. You are in good motherfucking company. Also, we swear a lot. So
the whole fucking lot.
And she says the word dick a lot.
A lot. Mm-hmm.
I've already
said dick
three times?
At least three times in the last 5 minutes.
I was watching a podcast the other day where a guy called his cat a dickhead. On camera. Yes. It was so refreshing. I felt seen. There are other people like me.
Yes.
Although I don't have a cat.
Well, I do that to my dogs sometimes. Especially dogs. Because they are animals. If you are saying it in a nice tone, they're okay.
Who's
a little bitch?
Who's a good bitch?
And she jumps up off the couch and her tail's wagging. It's almost like she's going, me. It's
it's the fluctuation in your voice.
Yes, you could say a nice thing. I've tried it on people.
Enter montage of my dogs now. In the arms of... My dogs are victims.
That's what's wrong.
My dogs. Poor Wiki.
Poor Wiki dog.
She's fine. She's fed, she's watered, she's got clothes. It's fine.
She really does have clothes. He made, so the little tiny one, I think you guys saw her last time, Lillers. He made her a sweater in the wintertime.
It's cute.
And it was adorable.
I should bring that on the next episode. I need to weave in the ends on it still. She's worn it once with all of the ends in it.
He just kind of shoved them into
it wasn't even
the
washed.
Pieces. It's fine.
It's fine.
She didn't complain. Maybe.
No, she didn't complain. She's over there mean mugging us right now.
I was going to say, all of a sudden her ears perked up and it was just
keep my name out your mouth. We're drinking Dunkin' today.
It's a whole mood. Oh, yeah.
I'm looking over here off to the camera.
Look at that swirl.
Oh, bitch, that's good. Go up closer. Or do you need me to? T-Rex arms. Mamacita.
I like it roughly the color of my skin tone.
Not me. Oh, maybe.
We're a little different, Michael. Go ahead, lift your sleeve. Let's just show them how I glow in the dark. Yeah, he has no tan at all. Oh, it's so bad on camera. It's so much worse than in person.
Yeah, I don't have a tan.
And I fucking glow in the dark.
Although my skin does usually stay on a little bit of the darker
look
side.
At it. It's for real.
Oh my god. This is wild. Maybe it's a thing. I wonder if anyone's ever done a study on this. This is our purpose in life.
Oh, goodness.
Also, if you see us looking off to the side, we have a new setup today. It's very rainy and dreary in Indiana, so we had to move our setup. Thankfully, we have this, what is this? Like a workbench?
I'm pretty sure it's
like a workbench.
That's what its intended function
Literally,
is supposed to be.
My neighbor across the street set it out for the trash, and I was like, what? I'm so into farmhouse stuff, which is just basically recycled things.
Rustic.
It's rustic.
It's rustic.
Basically, if it's ugly, Elizabeth says, oh my god, that's so rustic.
That's what I say to myself in the mirror every day.
So if she ever comments on your posts about how rustic something is, she's basically calling it ugly. Yeah, we had to move our setup today. The lighting is actually really fucking good in the living room. I'm obsessed with this. I think this is probably going to be my favorite Good Morning as Fuck so far. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, if you see us looking off to the side.
The whole reason that we started the whole story.
It's because we've decided to use the back camera instead of the front camera to improve the quality. And plus it focuses faster.
Yeah.
Look at that. You
Ooh.
see how fast that focused?
Just like that.
Bitch.
I have this like tiny curl off to the side that I keep seeing out of the corner of my eye.
I'm obsessed with that curl.
So if you see me like...
That's like my favorite curl that's ever existed. Look at that. Fuck, turn your head. Oh God, that's good. Look. That bun's cute too. What the fuck?
I literally like, you saw me put it up like haphazardly in like 10 seconds.
She was like, it was real dramatic. Michael, put this in slow motion.
Much.
And she was like, curled her hair and she was like, how does this look, Michael? And I was like,
and then I bitch.
Bitch. And she was like, bitch. And I was like, bitch.
I just felt fancy yesterday. I curled my hair and it stays for a while. So, ergo, this is what it looks like the next day.
How does mine look? Would you like to see? Are you scared too? Okay, here we go. Bam. Ooh. It's so cute. It's so not.
Here, just like.
So anyway, what are you working on over there, Elizabeth?
Well, which part? I'm still doing the sort of secret, not so secret top.
It's very rustic, right?
Thing. It's so rustic. I was just unwrapping this one part of it, and there's that like yellow parchment color.
Oh, show it.
I don't know.
Let's see if. Do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah,
or can
that
you?
could be safer so you don't knock off any stitches. But it's like right where I'm about to come up to.
I'm gonna pull these needles.
That's fine.
Just in case.
That's fine. Just in case.
We don't want any rustic things happening.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
There's,
let's
like-
see if this focuses. Oh, can you see the yellow? This color grading might remove the yellow.
Oh, because you get that parchment that we were talking about last time. You get just these little flashes and spots of it in between all of the berry and
It's
the
very
black.
like a vintage off-white yellow type look.
Oh, it's so good.
This is the Little Wolf Knits, of course, obsessed with all of her yarn.
All of her yarn. Well, speaking of, so I think one of the things I am going to cast on something else today. It's this weird collaboration of Michael's Star Babe and his So Good beanie. So also from Little Wolf Knits. So this is her.
Oh, let me take that up closer.
Yeah, because I can only get so far. I really do have little tiny T-Rex arms. Funny story.
This
side
is so
story.
hard.
So Michael came out with his Superstitious pullover last October-ish, September.
It was October.
It was October. You good?
Yes. Sorry, we had technical difficulties.
Oh goodness, it's fine.
Already.
But we're doing the damn thing. It's
good.
fine.
So
anyway, Little Wolf Knits. This is what we were talking about before we thought everything just went to hell. So this is one of her Star Babe kits.
look at that focus. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
So
So
this is
good.
Corvus. Does it say
This
what the
is
colorways
Corvus.
are on there?
Yes. So the DK on the bottom is skinny dipping. So this is her 100% superwash merino. Because that's the different type, yarn types. Because she has other DK bases, right?
Yes, base.
Base. I was like, there's a word, and I couldn't think of it. So
Yep,
this is
base.
this is her 420 base, and then the top is surf. It's her cloud base. It's 72% kid mohair and 28% silk.
This is actually like a sky blue.
It is. It's
I know
so
it's reading
pretty.
like a silvery gray, but it's like
It's
the
a
epitome
blue.
of sky
Yeah.
blue. It's almost like she desaturated this to make this.
Yes. And they're supposed to bounce off of each other. Of course, with his Star Babe, it's meant to look like the night sky. So like a darker base with a lighter mohair to look like stars. So I'm doing the Star Babe, but I'm doing it in the pattern of So Good. And then the patch that I'm going to put on the front, I'm a Sagittarius. There we go. The patch I'm going to put on front is that super dark, like black gray yarn ball that I showed you guys last time. I want to do that because I feel like that's going to offset differently. I was talking to him the other night. I'm like, what if my patch was in a different color? And he went, okay.
Do it. Do it.
Because I also really think that dark gray would look really good with this mohair, like standing out against it. I'm so excited. So I think I'm going to try to gauge and cast that on today to see.
It's going to be literally so good.
So good.
James Charles, don't come for me.
Please don't. We don't have the money to fight you.
I am working with this yarn that I received last week. Jesus Christ.
It looks like a little cupcake in your hand.
It
too.
really does.
Oh, it's so good.
Look at this, you guys. This
So good.
is Bonfire. This is one of Gabriella
on
Make's.
fire.
Yeah, this is one of Gabriella Make's first acid dyed yarns. My friend Sunny, remember I was talking about her last week, how she sent me yarn to knit her a brioche mioche with. But I cast on this before I started her brioche mioche. This is Bonfire knit up.
You're like, okay, but first.
Yeah, I was like, but first, this yarn, I have to knit with it. This is actually a So Good Beanie Light. This is fingering weight on size 3 needles. And yeah, I'm grading the pattern for, I think I'll have 3 different sizes in there. But it's the So Good Beanie, but it's fingering weight instead of DK, and it's at a tighter gauge. That DK was, I had it at a 7.
I think that's what you told me.
I think it was at a 7,
Yeah.
a US 7.
Because I had assumed I've been like 1 needle size up from him because I knit just a little bit tighter. And I'm still trying to process how all that works sometimes. Because when I do a gauge and you're like, oh, you need to add a stitch, or you need a stitch to fall off, or it's the way that you say it. And I'm just like,
Yeah, you need 1 less stitch, so you need to make your gauge bigger. Which, it's all counterintuitive. Everything with gauge, it's like, if you have too few stitches, you need if you have too few stitches, you need a smaller gauge. Or you need a smaller needle, because you need to fit more stitches in. It's wild, understanding gauge and how it works.
So
And determining if you need to go up a needle size or down a needle size.
And I bring it to him, and I'm just like, tell me what the thing is. So that's kind of what our relationship is like.
I mean, it works out.
It does.
We get you engaged.
Yeah. And I mean, I can do the thing. If you set me up with the stuff and you tell me what to do, I can do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to
She
figure
can
it
do
out,
the
though.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Do that thing, girl.
I know that's right. Yeah, she's got like 3 things over there. They're all FOs too. Well, one of them's it's a hoe. It's a half off. She needs to weave in her hands. We'll show them off together. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Talk about weaving at ends, Michael.
And this is a final sample too.
It is. He's had that done.
Oh,
for.
I was gonna hold yours up there too.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
I was gonna say you've had yours done for
way.
like
There we go.
6 months. Ooh, ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
Look at these beauties.
I know. I'm so excited, and I was so proud of myself because this is the first pattern that I have used off of a chart. So he had the steps written out individually, or there was the actual chart that had the swoops and everything on it, and you just followed row by row, and it told you what stitch to do. Oh God, and it has such squish and stretch. And when I first got it done,
look at this.
It was like, it's okay, it looks okay. And then when he washed it, oh God, and it loosened everything, and it made it so soft and delicate. And oh, I couldn't even believe it. Had the change in it just from blocking it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Blocking, if y'all don't block, you're doing it wrong.
You're clearly doing it wrong. Because I wasn't disappointed in it, but it was just the difference in it. Because of how it's so delicate and it's so light and the way everything is. And when I first got done, it didn't quite look like that, but oh gosh.
Oh yeah. I remember when you finished it, you were like, mine doesn't look delicate like yours. Well, for one, hers is acrylic. So
yeah, that's the
acrylic is really good for beanies because it takes a beating. You can throw it in the washer. It's great. I love acrylic for beanies.
Yes. I love that for you.
This one, however, is Gabriella Makes.
So you just opened up and it just
That's the swoop that she's talking about.
The swoop.
That was the swoop. This is Hello Gabriella. Gabriella Makes on Instagram.
Love her.
I feel like I've talked about this one like 3 weeks in a row.
Probably. But it's literally so good.
It is.
It really is, though.
It will be released by the time this comes out. It releases tomorrow. Today's Thursday. We're recording on Thursday today.
Because my work schedule is terrible. And I have 5:30 a.m. clock-ins the next 3 days in a row. So, it's fine. To have...
Storm clouds, bro.
I know. I keep looking out the window over here, too, because you have, like...
You can't even see, like, an individual cloud. It's just one big blanket.
One thick, and it's that, like, deep gray. It's not black yet. It's not that, like, ooh, shit, kind of, like, where you might be... We live in tornado area.
Mm-hmm.
But that deep, dark... Oh, I'm so excited for thunderstorms. I love it.
Me too. I just hope we don't lose our freaking lighting.
It's okay. We talked last time about some of my first projects that I ever did. And I decided I was going to go ahead and grab them so that, to show you guys. So this was my first cable project that I ever did.
Ooh,
is
all that
Thunderhead. I know. It probably needs. There we go.
Ooh, back a little, Michael. And
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah. So
Why is
like
that
we
so
said
bright?
last time, it's thick, chunky cables on super bulky yarn. So it was definitely. It was a process. I just had to read the pattern and fully understand. He helped me the whole way too. But this was the first hat that I ever did. Oh goodness. And I do not remember. So this is Lion Brand.
The thicky quickie.
I think it's just charcoal. I think was all the
Yes,
name.
it's called charcoal.
And it's literally so good.
Literally so good. Why
And-
just mine? There we go.
And I really don't mind the palm comparative to most other things. I feel like this hat kind of needs it, where I feel like
I don't know
this
what your
hat-
problem is with palms.
They're
I don't
okay.
get it. Oh, first of all, project bag.
Ooh,
This
that is adorable.
is from Gabriella Makes.
It's like corduroy, right?
Yes, it's
Yes.
corduroy. Oh. There we go. This is one of her corduroy drawstring bags. I don't think she's making bags anymore.
She should.
I haven't seen her make
She
bags
needs to
in a
do
while.
all the things out there.
Yes, I need like beautiful prints. I don't think she's ever like shown like her fabric pieces that she makes on her Instagram, but I know she at least makes like masks. Yeah,
Okay.
for her family. She doesn't like mass produce them. She just like sits down at her sewing machine and she puts some. I figured the people might like a beard scratch.
I know, it gives me like, oh, daddy. See, I like making him uncomfortable. Go on this journey with me. It's great.
Like internal scream. But yeah, she makes like masks for her family and stuff. She picks the most beautiful fabric. I wonder where she gets it from. I need to talk to her. I bet it's from Joann's. She loves Joann's.
She sold her soul to somebody.
Hoblob. That's who she sold her soul to.
That's. We weren't going to be problematic today, Michael. Your bag.
Corduroy bag, yes.
Corduroy bag.
Love this to death. If she ever makes more of these, y'all need to jump on it right away.
So you know what to get me for my birthday
Oh, Jesus.
and or Christmas.
Good thing your birthday is forever away.
Anyway, no.
I am crocheting this. Feel how scratchy this is. Have you touched this?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Like
it's rustic.
It looks like it's very rustic.
Rustic. So, my mom has been bothering me for a table runner.
For a long time.
For a long time. Ever since she found out that I knit, she was like, can you make a table runner? This is Senia Studio. This is not actually, she doesn't have a table runner pattern yet. I'm hoping that she makes one in the future. But so basically what I did was I took her cozy home throw and I modified it. That was rustic.
Now it's on the floor. Now it's trash.
Now this is trash. But I modified her cozy home throw to make this table runner. I think at this point, I think I might do this repeat once more, like this lace plus this strip. I might do one more, and then I think I'm gonna do like a panel of just this lace for like the center part, for like the center of the table. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, make
My
it
mom's put
super
like
thin and
flowers
delicate
or
in the
whatever on it.
middle.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Like if she were to put like a plant or something on top of it, oh God, boho dream. But so this is Senia's Cozy Home Throw. Highly recommend this pattern. It can be modified to make so many different things. You can modify it to make plant coasters. Well, it's originally a throw, of course.
Yeah.
But it can be modified to make so many different things.
What yarn are you using?
This is just, it's, remember, it's like super rustic feeling.
Yeah.
So this I found when I first started dyeing yarn. I was looking for bulk yarn, right? So I found this website that sold like bulk skeins, and they were like $3.50 a skein. And I was like, why the fuck is this so cheap?
Because it feels...
This is like the most rustic wool I've ever put my hands on.
So like, you know when somebody like scrapes silverware across a dish or like fingers down a chalkboard and you get that tickle in your brain? That's what that feels like.
Manifested.
That's that internal feeling of screaming and bloodshed. Like on it.
Someone was like, nails on a chalkboard, but yarn.
But I love that, like, it again, rustic. But the like off-white color of it.
No one's gonna care about how scratchy this is. It's just gonna be sitting on a table.
Right. It's not going on a body. It's fine. It probably drives you up the wall to actually crochet with it. But
it is kind of nerve-wracking to crochet with, but it was the only off-white thing that I had to use.
Yeah.
That was fingering weight. This is fingering weight, by the way.
Yeah.
Fingering weight plus a size 4.5 millimeter hook, or 7. I thought they measured hooks in letters.
Yes.
Well, this is like a pack of like 50 hooks from Amazon for like $9. So I'm not surprised if that's a typo. That's what I've been crocheting. This is like an intermittent thing, which I need to make it not an intermittent thing because Mother's Day.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
It's a week and a half. It's like 10 days.
But I'm almost halfway through. It's a very quick pattern.
I mean, you could just do what I do and just buy a plane ticket for your mom. Okay, so I also brought my first ever make that I did. And I was not kidding when I talked about the length of it. Just stand up to just like...
It's a tall drink of water.
It's literally like touching the floor, and I'm like,
I wonder if we can stretch it across here.
Oh, we could. It's
my gosh.
Oh yeah,
look at
and
that.
it's still going.
And look at this fucking perfect fabric. This is what I was talking about. Like literally, she has no mistakes in this fabric. Watch, I'll hold it up here, and we'll find a mistake. No, look at this.
You can see you're on the side where I started my new skein.
No drop stitches. Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's
kind of heavy too.
It's got some weight to it. This was really good.
This is Hygge.
This is the Hygge yarn.
This is Red Heart Hygge.
Yes.
And like the silver color.
So soft and comfortable.
Get it. This is nice.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, I aspire to be as good a knitter as you.
You're funny.
This is so nice, though. This is like a really good first project.
I have my eating pants on, and I like to give him a little... Again, I do it just to irritate him. But anyway, though.
Hygge yarn. This shit's good. It feels really nice. And this was a really nice, good project. Like, you'll use this forever.
Yes, and that was the thing. It's why he was so surprised by, like, how straight my edging and everything was, and how my stitches were, and it's just like, you literally
this looks like something that you would buy from a store.
Like, he told me to, you know, knit all the way across, flip it, and knit all the way, you know what I mean? Just keep doing the same thing over, and that's what I did, over and over and over.
Over and over and over and over and over.
This took...
For 6 feet.
But I also have my little, this is also a Michael Shawn pattern. I don't know, is it live? Is this a thing?
Not until next week. It'll be live on Friday.
So my little project bag that I made. This was the first time I had ever joined a brim. I know, fucking corn dicks. Corn dick. So this was the first time I ever joined a brim, and then just boop.
I know that's right. I fucking love this pink.
I know.
It's such a like light peachy pink. Like And you usually hate pink.
I do. I
Look
usually
at all this pink.
absolutely detest
I hate pink.
pink. I do. But this is one of the ones, it's not like Pepto-Bismol. It's very, and it's so soft. The yarn is so
I
comfortable.
love Pepto-Bismol pink. It's so
Like,
rustic.
It's so rustic. Ugh. But the good kind of rustic, not the ugly kind of rustic.
This kind of rustic.
It's kind of rustic.
I'm obsessed with this table.
He is. Oh my God.
Coda's tried to throw away like 4 times.
And then he tried to, so they have like a basement slash.
Oh, I was so mad that he even insinuated that we should do that.
And he started to try. So they have in their back room. So this original part of the house, back in the back, was built in like 1900 or something like that.
Somewhere a
So
long
the
time ago.
basement is kind of more like a cellar. He just, I don't think he didn't even really ask. He was just like, we're doing this. And he had that open and he was trying to figure out the logistics of like getting this down there. And Michael comes back there and he's like, what are you doing?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah. It was a good time.
No, it wasn't. I love this thing. When we record next week, we'll probably have another different background because I'm actually cleaning out our extra room upstairs. And I'm gonna maybe paint the wall and stuff like that so that we have like a nice, like, we could just set this in front of the wall and do it there. And like, it has a nice window that shines light in. Like, it'll be great.
Yes.
What color should we do our wall? White?
No.
I really want to do Michael Sean orange. Stop it. That's what I really want to do.
I know that's what you really want to do.
It's like literally
What if it
so
was
good.
a little bit like,
Mustard? Come on.
can we get that like glittery paint?
No. No.
He's so mean.
We're not 12 years old on YouTube. Last thing that we have to show off. Okay, before this camera dies, so I can make sure it gets in focus. Is it gonna focus? I dyed up some more. Yes. I dyed up some more yarn. This is for Miss Senia Studio. She sent me some yarn to dye for her. So we got like some piney type greens. Actually, so my inspiration for this was like bougie plant lady. So I picked like a Monstera green and some golds to go in there.
Yes.
So it's like Planty Queen, Monstera Queen, Monstera Supremacy. What am I gonna name this? Monstera Majesty. Your Monstera Majesty.
He had a flash of inspiration. You saw it here, folks, first.
I'm so in love with this. I cannot wait to see it knitted up. That will be going out to her soon. After, I have to dye 3 more skeins for her because she sent me 3 more skeins, which is a sweater quantity for her, so that she can knit something in one of my colorways, like a garment. So
did you say what the size that was? Is that
this is fingering.
okay? I thought so.
This
I said it
is
was either
fingering
fingering or DK because you kept moving it. I couldn't get a good look on. Look at they're flopping around.
Oh my gosh.
There it
You
is.
can't help yourself.
I really can't.
I feel like most people like to see the skein like this. Like
Those
with
look very
that.
phallic-like.
Anywho. That's all we got for you today, you guys. We were pretty chatty today. We were pretty chatty. We had a lot to talk about.
We didn't do like the screen grab or screen.
Oh, we need to do a screenshot. Okay, let's see. Let's do some big teethy smiles. Not with our eyes closed, though. That'd be weird. And then we just got a serious one, too. Look at that. Should we always include, like, us trying to get a screenshot?
I think so. I think this is what the people actually want. This is the content that they deserve.
Let's do a laughing together.
Did you just hear my stomach make a noise?
I hope the camera did.
It went.
Is that what it did? I drank like a half a bottle of water when we took that little break when we were having that technical difficulty. I was like, yeah, our break.
I could have actually been your stomach. I thought it was mine, but maybe it was you.
Maybe it was me. Water is foreign to my body.
It really.
It's Coffee and Mountain Dew. That's what I drink.
That's it. That's all. And I said, Michael,
Monster. I love Monster.
I said, you know your body is made of water, right? He went, I think you're lying, but
There's
that's
water
fine."
in this. There was ice. Ice, baby. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope your morning is good as fuck.
So good as fuck.
If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Smash that like button.
I like you so fucking much.
Ooh. If you like this content and you want us to make more, hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell so you get a notification every time we upload. And we'll keep making more of these for you guys.
Yes.
So I guess we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Elizabeth, you're so tall.
I am so tall.
I'm proud of you. I should have shaved today. Look at all this. I'm looking like a
Gotta
mess.
get that ASMR. Do the scratch for him.
At Gabriella Makes.
Or goodbye, Goobry Oobry.
Reach over and crack open that window. Don't let us forget to close it before we start recording. They'll be hearing all those damn cars.
Yes.
They'll be like, what the fuck is this?
That weird part of the year where it's like almost Satan's ball sack, but like still a little chilly in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you all heard that I will.
Were you having a conference with your brain?
It depends on like the size of my object, because this is bigger and it like rests in my lap a little bit.
I feel like you're making inappropriate jokes.
I mean, I might be making a dick joke. I like when it's so big it rests in my lap.